Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus, here with a brand new series, which is a LP of the brand new Feed the Beast mod pack, which is the test pack Please Ignore. It's an interesting name. Basically, it's a mod pack that has effectively been designed by people from Reddit to incorporate all the mods that they'd ever desire, because some of the latest mod pack releases haven't been quite as fulfilling, such as Horizons, Monster, Direwolves, stuff like that. So this is kind of like a mod pack for the fans, I suppose. It's been put together by people on Reddit, and it's got a load of really cool mods on it. It's got all of my favourite mods on it. It's even got GregTech in it, and other things such as Thorncraft and other cool stuff like that. So yeah, I thought I'd dive in, start a new series. You guys that have been watching my Feed the Beast Unhinged series, you have been asking for when I'm going to be starting a new pack, and when I saw that this one was released, I was like, yeah, got to get on the action on this. Let's start a LP of the brand new mod pack, which does include GregTech. So although it has been severely nerfed, so it's not going to be kind of like Unhinged GregTech, it's going to be like old Ultimate or like Unleashed with GregTech. So it's going to be fairly easy to like get to late game GregTech stuff, apart like compared to Unhinged, which is like so like slow and methodical. And you really have to like plan things out with Unhinged, whereas on this I'm expecting to kind of like dive in and go for kind of ignore GregTech stuff initially until I want to kind of maybe like set up a quarry. Until that point I'm probably going to be focusing on mods such as Tinker's Construct, Forestry, Mine Factory Reloaded, cool stuff like that. So to get started on this episode, I'm just going to introduce the mod pack. So when you first start out, you start out with two books. So you get this book here and this book here. So you start off, so if you've got Tinker's Construct installed, you always start out with this book, which is Materials and You by Skylar. So this is the Tinker's Construct book, which basically runs you through how to get started. So how to make yourself a blank pattern, how to make a stencil table, a part crafter, a pattern chest, tool station. Tool forge comes a little bit later. Not sure what drying racks are for. They're for allberry bush. Oh, they're for allberry bushes. So I might come on to that later on once I find myself some allberry bushes. This has been extended since 1.5. There's a lot more cool stuff. Punji sticks. That's interesting. Barricades. So grout we'll come on to later on, and the smeltery. Obviously, I'll get going at some point when I want to start making some cool Tinker's Construct tools later on, because I'll probably be relying on Tinker's Construct to do most of my mining at first. Before I can get a quarry, because that will require me to, because the quarry still has the GregTech recipe, so it does require titanium, so I will need an industrial blast furnace. So this episode I will be starting off with some basic Tinker's Construct stuff. Also, when you first start out, you get given this TPPI welcome pack, which basically introduces you to the test pack Please Ignore tweaks and stuff like that. So it goes through a few things. Also, if you then, there's another book. Hang on, whereabouts is it? So you basically, for some reason my chat is on T for some bizarre reason. I think the controls must have changed. So if you go to TPPI ores, it generates it in this book here, and it basically tells you about the new ore generations. So things such as copper only spawn within about the mid-50s. Aluminium for Tinker's Construct spawns towards the top, so 44 and 66. Iron, you have to go down to about the mid-40s to find it, so you have to strip mine around level 40 to find iron. Tin is around the mid-30s. Quartz is between 36 and 54, so I'll probably be starting off doing some strip mining around about around level 40-ish to get iron and quartz for what's the word I'm looking for? Applied Energistics. Lead is towards the bottom, as is silver, so it's around about lead. Gold is between 6 and 20, so towards the bottom, so eventually I'll be heading down to around level 13, at which point I will be looking for redstone, diamonds and gold. Ferrous ore is down the bottom. So yeah, it's just they've basically really kind of like tweaked the ore generation on this, so it's kind of steps, so you'd have to strip mine or mine down in certain layers before you find all the ores you want. But first things first, we're going to get going with some Tinker's Construct. So I've been making do with like vanilla tools, but I want to get going with some Tinker's Construct tools, as they're pretty handy. But first of all, I'm going to cook up some lamb chops, as I realise I'm like super hungry, so one coal will do that. So to get started with Tinker's Construct, so we're going to need some of these blank patterns at first to make the stencil table, part crafter and pattern chest, and the tool station. So let's get going. So we need a few blank patterns. We'll grab as much wood as we need. I am using the pocket crafting crafting table at first, just to get started with. So I need about 4 blank patterns to start off with. I'll make a few more so I can actually make some patterns as well. So I'll make 8. Just realised, need to make some sticks first. So let's make a load of sticks like that. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make 10 just to be on the safe side. Oh, that was too many. Never mind. So there we go. So we've got 10 blank patterns. We'll just shift click all of that out of there like that. Now we're ready to do that. What do I want to make first? So I need blank pattern and wood, blank pattern and log, blank pattern and chest, blank pattern and crafting table. Okay, do I have a log? Oh, excellent. I've got a log. I've got a log handy, so I can make all of them. So let's go to the pocket crafting table. So we need blank pattern and wood. So we get the stencil table, and that gives you the second book, which we'll go on to at some point. We need blank pattern and log to make the part builder. We need blank pattern and crafting table, like that. That gives us the tool station, and then finally we need blank pattern and chest. So let's make a chest. Boop. There's one chest. So we've got blank pattern and chest. There we go. So we've got everything we need. We can set up my Tinker's Construct stuff down here. Let's just put it all in my inventory so it's all out of the way. And I've got to remember what order these all go in. So let's go stencil table, part builder, and then I'll put the pattern chest in between the part builder and the tool station, like so. Just make sure I've grabbed my food. There we go. I can chow down. I am actually using a slightly different texture pack as what I have been on my Unhinged series. So I am actually using the Sawtex texture pack. Somebody on the TPPI Reddit actually made it up using the Sawtex patcher. Did it all for me, so I didn't even have to do it myself, which is quite nice. So then we can go to the stencil table, and then we can start to make the pattern. So if I go to the, is it the part builder I want? So I want to make a. So if I go to pick axe, so where's the Tinker's Construct pickaxe? We want to make a pickaxe head, so come out of that. Ooh. So let's find a pickaxe head. So there's one pickaxe head pattern, so we'll make one of you. Let's put these blank patterns in here. I think we need a tool rod pattern. We also need, let's grab the shovel head pattern as well, because that'd be quite handy. Don't need the axe head quite yet, don't need the sword blade quite yet, nor do we need the guard, or that guard, or that guard. We do need the tool binding. Do I need a pan? I don't need a pan. I think this might be all I need to get started with a couple of tools. Don't need tough rod, don't need tough binding. Let's go back and find the axe head as well, I think. Where's the axe head? There we go. Let's grab an axe head so I can make several tools. Now we can go into the part builder, I think. So let me get this right. So I'm going to make these all stone bound at first. So let's grab some cobblestone. Go into the part builder. Does that go in there? Just trying to remember how to do this. There we go. So I'll make a stone axe head. Take you out. We'll make a pickaxe head like that. We'll make a. Let's put all this in the pattern chest. So let's start putting my parts in the pattern chest like that. There we go. So then we need to make a stone head. So the part builder. Oh yeah, here we go. This is how I know which parts I need. So for the pickaxe, I need a pickaxe head. I need a cross guard, and I need a tool rod. For the shovel, I just need a shovel head and a tool rod. And for the axe, I just need. Okay, excellent. So I know what I need now. So I've made all the heads that I need. So that's one way to get started. Next I need to make some rods, so that will make stone shards. So if I take that, replace you in there like that, I can make a second one. Oops a daisy, that did not mean to do that. So I'll make a third head. So we've got all three of the rods that we need, and then finally I need to make one cross guard. Excellent, that makes a perfect amount of stone, which is exactly what I want. So then to make your tools, you then just put all the different parts into here like that. So we've made one stone bound pickaxe, so we've got a tinkerer. Excellent. Next we want a shovel like that, and then finally we want an axe. So this made it for me, didn't even know you could do that. Fair enough. So we've made all of our fancy new Tinker's Construct tools. So we can go. It's night time, so can only sleep at night, so it's not quite late enough yet. Are we gonna let us sleep? Not quite. Come on, let me sleep. It's night time. Come on, look. It's getting dark, at the very least. So yeah, so I've made all my fancy Tinker's Construct tools. What I'll do is I'll dig some stuff up quick and then show you how to repair them. What I'll then do off camera is to go away, do a load of mining, and then in the next episode, what I'll do is I'll come back and start delving into some other cool mods. I'll probably do enough mining so that I can start setting up some, what are they called? I've forgotten off the top of my head. I'll start setting up thermal expansion machines. That's what I'm looking for. Thermal expansion machine. As thermal expansion has gone through some quite radical changes since 1.5 from what I remember. For example, it no longer runs off buildcraft energy, but it does run off its own redstone flux or something like that. So if we go to so instead of using engines, you now have to use thermal expansion dynamos. So you can make a steam dynamo which requires like redstone and copper and stuff like that. So I'll be digging down, finding some copper, finding some, well, apparently I need silver for that, so I might have to go down fairly far. So I might have to start doing some strip mining at certain levels of camera, which will take a while. So let's just demonstrate. So we'll start a bit of a strip mine. So where do I want to start? I'll make it away from my house. So we'll start over here somewhere. We'll start digging down. As you can see, my clay. That's a really random place to find clay. And I've just realised I dug down too far there. Find me some dirt. Fetch me the dirt. Then we need to dig you out like that. So we're going to dig down a little bit. Here we go. So we're starting to get to the point where we can use our pickaxe. So let's start using my Tinker's Construct one. And as you can see, it is taking damage, as per usual. So if we start digging down a little bit, start the basis of a quick strip mine. Well, my column down to a strip mine. So this is how it's going to look. I'm just basically going to dig down in a big old circle until I find either a cave to start caving in, or so we found some iron ore. Wow, that's pretty sweet. I don't think that Greg Tech recipes are on for what's the word I'm looking for? Greg Tech recipes aren't on for any tools, so you can use like vanilla iron pickaxes to like dig up some things such as diamonds and gold and stuff that you wouldn't be able to with this stone pickaxe. You can like kind of enchant your like Tinker's Construct tools with other funky stuff to make them like harder, but we'll get onto that later on. So we're digging down a little bit. There we go. That'll do for now. So I'm going to head back out and then show you what you can do with Tinker's Construct tools. Hang on, no, I want to show you what happens. I want to show you what happens when you wear out the durability very quick first. So we're just going to dig down a little bit further, wear out the durability on my Tinker's Construct. Oh, excellent! Found more iron. That's what I like to see. Nice profitable start to my strip mining. Find some iron. I'm glad that one mod has now reintroduced marble because it's a lovely building material. Makes your floors look super nice. I'm still getting used to the whole... if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, it does actually show you what you've just picked up, which is quite cool, which must be... there we go. So, as you can see, my Tinker's Construct pickaxe is now broken, which basically means that I can't use it anymore. But it isn't like a vanilla tool, which just breaks and then disappears. I will now show you what happens when we go back upstairs once I finish getting this iron. Wow, there's a whole bunch of iron here. Good haul. So allow me to get started, make myself a quick iron pickaxe to get going with. Bloody hell, this is a good old bit of iron here. Yeah, I'm just going to dig this iron up quick and meet you back at my base in a second. I'll show you what you can then do with Tinker's Construct tools. Okay, so I'm back. So that was a reasonably profitable start to my delving. Got 58 iron in that first instant, which is pretty sweet. Let's just dump everything else into my inventory. I'll keep the sword on me for now, just to be on the safe side. So once you've kind of worn out your Tinker's Construct tools like this, you go to the tool station. Drop in your pickaxe like that. See, it's broken. Didn't really do anything there. But if we grab some cobblestone, just one piece will do. Drop this in here like that. There we go. And it's totally repaired. And we can start using it again. For example, we can just dig up this. There we go. So it's back to normal, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that's a quick brief start to my Minecraft adventures in texture pack. Please ignore. I don't know how long I will be playing this before the world resets, but I'd hope to get at least a few videos out before it forces me to reset the world. But hopefully it's going to remain fairly stable and they won't require a world reset, so I can just kind of carry on playing. There are some awesome mods in here that I can't wait to get started. I can't wait to get going with, such as I haven't really had a play around with Thorncraft ever, so I'm really looking forward to trying out Thorncraft Formcraft 4, which is in this. Some other cool mods such as Quarry Plus, which I'm kind of excited about, which is like really improves on the whole buildcraft quarries. There's some GregTech stuff, which we'll obviously get into late game. If you want to see some like kind of old GregTech stuff, I encourage you to check out my my Hinge series. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode there for now. As always, for my regular watchers, it's always nice to see you comment my videos to let me know what I'm doing well and what I'm not doing well. If you want to see more, if you enjoyed the video, it's always nice to see you hit a like and favourite to show me that you're enjoying the content. If you're brand new to the channel, if you're just finding it, it's always nice to see you hit subscribe to show me you want to see more of my content in future. And again, thanks very much, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Good.